Assalamualaikum dan selamat sejahtera. My name is Nur Sherina Shazwa binti Muhammad Sabirin and my metric number at 61657. In this video, I will present about my individual assignment of Accounting Information System. Firstly, we need to insert the data from table 417 into Microsoft Access. First, we need to create the table. For the first table is for customer. Then we need to change this to customer ID. For the customer ID and short text or customer name. Option as number and then city for short text. And then add short text. And lastly, credit limit currency. Then we just need to insert all this data to the table and the customer. Then customer ID 1000. Customer name is Nick. City at LG. Credit limit 2500. Next is city is credit limit 1500. Next address city at Vancouver. CGO. The credit limit is 4000. It is for customer ID 03. So its customer has the same city with me, so we just copy and paste. The credit limit is 5000. Next, this customer also have the same city, so we need to just copy and paste. Credit limit is 2000. Next, wholesale. It is Chicago. The credit limit also 2000. Next, we have customer name. Let me see. It is city. The credit limit is 5,000 and the last customer is a city same as sale. The striker, so we just copy and paste. The credit limit is 1,000. After we then key in the data, just save the table. Next, we key in the data for inventory. So we need to create another table, save as inventory. And in this table, we have item ID, item ID as number. Next, description, short text. Next, STD cost, currency, as it is of course. Next, list price also currency because it's amount. Lastly, we insert quantity on hand with shutter. Then we just insert all the data and the table inventory, same as before. So item ID, description, blender, then its price 200. And lastly is cloud. After we done, we save the table. Next, we create the sales table and name this table as sales. And then we just key in the data from the sales table, same as before, just key in the data. Because the same person is the same person on 16 of October, so we just copy and paste the name. And lastly is invoice from 1,108 on the 3rd of this 3rd of November 2018. Uh, the salesperson is Martina, so we just copy and paste. After we done, just save the table. Next, lastly, we need to insert the sales inventory. Just create another table, save as sales inventory. And next, just key in the data from the table into access just like before. The first is invoice 101. The item ID is 1025. If this happen, we can do like this. Design view, we click this primary key and click, and then in yes, duplicate, okay, and then in datasheet view and in data And this is so we can in all the data from the table 417. We can answer the question from A until L. Next, I'm going to answer all the questions. For the question A, for which items are there at least 100 units in quantity on hand? So, first of all, we need to create query design and then choose inventory table. From the inventory, we choose description and quantity on hand. Because the question asks at least 100, so under quantity on hand, we need to find criteria more more at, at least 100. And then we click right. Then we got the answer for question A. Self as B. Next for question B asks what were the item numbers, price and quantity of each item sold on invoice number 103. So we need to create another query design and choose table sales inventory under sales inventory which item ID, quantity and sales and invoice. Invoice we should not show, but the criteria need to type 103 because the question asks for 103. And then we click run. Later we save as question B. Next, for question C, asks which customers made purchases from Martinez and we need to provide customer name and salesperson. So we need to create another query design and create table customer and sales. Then, then under customer, we create customer ID and customer name. And under sales is salesperson. Then we total up and get put by the question asked from Martinez. So under salesperson, the criteria we need to type Martinez. After that, and then we click run. And we click the answer and save this as question C. Next, for question D, this invoice sell date salesperson, customer name and amount for invoices whose amount is more than $1,500. Sort the amount from largest to smallest. So we need to descending the amount. We need to create another query design and add table for customer and sales. We need to create invoice, sales date, salesperson, and customer name, and last amount. So because the question asks for amount more than $1,500, so the criteria on this amount we need to create flat more than 100 and 1,500. And then sort by descending because it asks for largest to smallest. And then lastly we run the and got the state. Sorry. And says ID and then right. Get the answer. Then we save as question D. That's for question E. list invoice, item ID, description, salesperson, list price, quantity, and we need to compute the extension for all items. So where the sale price is different than the list price, sort by the item in descending order. So we need to create another query design application E and quick table sales inventory and inventory. And the sales inventory, which is invoice, item ID, and the inventory, which is description, list price, and lastly, Excel price, and lastly, quantity under sales inventory. So under sales price, we need to write the criteria, which is when we need to click extension row and on the tables, table sales inventory, which is and times quantity. And then we want the get this as the answer and we save as question F. Complete the profit margin for each item sold. So we will create another query design and table from sell inventory and inventory. So under sales, we choose invoice and sale date, and the sell inventory, item ID, sales price, and quantity. And then this one we need to bold profit margin. On the table, sales inventory, sales price. And then minus inventory, to the cost, equal sales price. One, six, okay, and right. Here we go. The answer for question F. Next, for question G, compute the profit for each line of invoices and calculate the profit. And we need to sort by invoice in ascending, then profit in descending order. So we need to create another query design for G table from sales, plus inventory, and inventory. And the sales, invoice, and sales date. It's inventory and then under inventory item ID. And this is inventory, sales price and quantity. And then total put by the question is sort by invoice in ascending. So invoice is sort by ascending. Next, we need to calculate the profit. So click work, mm, fit paper since inventory, click sales price. And then minus on table inventory, we choose STD cost. And then we times sales inventory quantity. Then equals and we need to has total expression sort question asks the profit in descending angle, so we need to change it. And then we write and got the answer for question G. And we save as G. Next, question H. How many sales transactions were made in October and number output as column number of sales? So we need to create another query design and then for table sales to see and then we type number of sales and select. Then okay. Next is month sales and select. And we type month and then we need to type the criteria then because as for the October, so the criteria is 10 and then total group by. Then we write and got the answer like this. Now we save it as question H. That's for Next for the question I ask how many customers live in Arizona? List the state and count of customers. So we need to insert the customer table and choose state. Another one state. For the second one, the total must be count. So because the question asks the customer live in Arizona, so we need to criteria the state as a set. And then we write so what is the answer? Sort the criteria as so when we put the answer is and we save as 9. Next, question J asks how many customers live in each state. List the state and count of customers, so the list alphabet. So for question J, we need to create another query design and we need to click table customer, and the customer state in customer. State first and customer. And the state, and we need to filter, and the criteria must be there's no criteria, and we need to sort ascending because the question asks, and the customer name we need to total as count, and then we run the answer for question G. Next, for question K, how much did each salesperson sell based on sale amount, each salesperson and total amount, sort from the largest to smallest. Then we need to create another query design and with the table sales, and the cell we need to choose salesperson and this means we need to total to get the right, and the amount we need to change it to total to sum, and then we need to sort to the same thing because the question asks for the amount largest to smallest, and then we need to write and got the answer for question. Before that, we need to add supplementary table sort, and then we click run and get the answer for question L. So that's all for my presentation in individual assignment.